So TikTok is on hiatus. Summer break. Every show has a hiatus. They have a season of filming. They have sweeps, which is supposed to be the cliffhanger, right? That's the moonlighting when Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis got together. Like I never forgot the character names in the early '80s. I was like 4 years old. The point is that now we are on hiatus, so TikTok is now done. So this is pretty sporadic. We've moved to America. Not right now. So now we're in America. What it is it about? I've been in China for a while, so we used to have lots of good ramen and like egg rolls and duck and pork and shrimp and nice sweet and sour sauce and stuff. I'm not sure about American stuff. I went to American Town when I was in Asia, and yeah, they have like American wannabe and hot dogs and hamburgers. They go, "Howdy gangsters!" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna say howdy gangsters." I'm like, "Hey, so woo, 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 woo. The show must go on, guys." I'll be like Krusty the Clown, dude. I want to be in some outpost in the American Badlands, like the Outback, basically. Like, here's Twiggy. He's a character. Hey, Twiggy. Hey, because Nivea and Annabelle are in Asia. Everything I know is in Asia. Now I'm alone in America. You know, but I'm back. Yes, here in America. Very interesting here. It's on American Town. Now I have to go to Chinatown. When I lived in Los Angeles, there's Chinatown there, and I used to go there because I there were these noodles I really like that I got. You know that there's a J Festival in Los Angeles. It's the largest J festival in North America. They have really good like pad thai there and all this stuff. Um, so uh, like so that's really good Asian cuisine there. And I really like these noodles that are crunchy. They're like not I can't find them anywhere. They're not lo mein, it's not chow mein. It's like the other noodles. I think I had them like one time. I didn't really think about like what it was, and now I like can't find it anywhere. So I'm not lo mein or chow mein. Yo man. Um. So yeah, just kind of hanging out here. Um. Thinking of things. Summer break. So I'm not sure. I might just take some off around. I'm just kidding, dude. You know, I'm gay, so I'm not gonna be taking any muffs around. Um, but I will be just hanging out. Um, you know. I'm nothing compelling. You want to hear something compelling? Something I should try telling jokes, but they're just gonna be other people's jokes I stole. I can do dozens of yes. Yeah, the dozens. You wanna talk about mothers? You wanna talk about mothers? Your mama. I love the joke though. Your mama's so hairy. Bigfoot takes pictures of her. Considering I'm in the Northwest, Bigfoot might take pictures of her. It'd be funny if Bigfoot the camera. Your mama's so hairy. They film girls in the mist in her shower. I don't know, dude. Those are old. Like I said, I just recycle the jokes of other people. I don't know my own jokes. I did make up that one joke, dude. Which is mine that you're as fake as Designer Imposters. Because everyone says you're as fake as Lisa on nails. Well, you're as fake as Designer Imposters, or what other fake stuff is out there? You could say like your imitation crab, California roll. I don't know, dude. What else is fake that you can say they're fake at? You're as fake as hair extensions. You know what I mean? You're as fake as Doctor 90210. Tells plastic surgery. Everyone's like Joan Rivers. You know what I mean? Technically she did look pretty good for being like a 150. So, I thought that was pretty good for Joan. Um, you know, yeah, no, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm losing him. I'm losing him. Losing him. I'm trying to be compelling. Let's see what else can I say that will be compelling. Wow. Hey, at least I can talk on camera, dude. Some people are gargoyles on camera, dude. They act all badass. Put a camera on them. They're like, they act all. See, that's the thing about acting, dude. I may be the Quentin Tarantino of acting. Like I can't act. I can't really act. Like if I in my own productions, I'm like the worst actor, you know. And no offense to Quentin Tarantino, the great director, writer, producer, but acting, you know what I mean? You tell he's definitely the director, writer of the Kingmaker, you know. So that's the thing about when I was in school, film school, we thought, don't use your friends and family and stuff like horrible actors, gargoyles in your productions. Like, go get real actors, copy credit, because actors in your real, so okay, they may be doing your production for free, right? And and everyone has to kind of pay the dues, but it's not taking advantage of someone. Like, the actors have to have what's called a reel, and a reel shows them being scared, shows them running, it shows them happy, because they have to have a range, right? And if they have stuff they've been in and they do really well, even though it's for free, kind of stuff, um, they'll get paying gigs. So you can do commercial, do video, because people, oh, so you have this range, and so then they get hired. That's the whole idea. Is they would get hired then on a real production. Not like because I guess you're to the film or whatever. The point of the matter is, if your production is a shoestring budget and they are doing it, pro bono or for free, it's to be able to get a reel, right? Because that's what they want to be able to get a paying gig. That's the whole idea. And then they can have a headshot that shows like different stuff, and then they have the reel, which a paying producer can look at, right? And then they'd be like, oh, so I see that you're really good at, and maybe you filmed a horror movie like Scream or something, and so they're running from that fucking whatever that monster thing is. The point is, so Michael Myers is chasing him, right? And there's Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's like, you know, she's my aunt, by the way. You know that? She's my aunt. No, I'm just kidding. Forgot really. The point of the matter is that she or I don't know, yeah. But the point is that she has a range, right? Like, so obviously she was in Halloween. I don't know what she was in before that. Like, well, I think her mom was Janet Leigh, by the way. Probably was like in. So it helps also if you're a legacy, but right, if your mom is Janet Leigh, I mean, she probably knows something about acting or the business, of the business, right? The business. Um, as opposed to just getting off the bus. I just got off the bus because in LA it's the same thing. Technically, you do not need to go to film school to be in film. Just go to where they're filming, you get a job. Production assistant, you're getting coffee. That's all. You don't have to go to film school. In fact, a lot of people make fun of film school. Like, you're paying all this money to basically get coffee after you graduate. That's gonna be your job, getting coffee. And anyone can do it. Anyone can really do go and get coffee. So if you're good at getting coffee and you're getting the orders right, then yeah, you can be on a production. And they what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, so I was told by someone who was more learned than I was. They've been through Hollywood in the '70s, supposedly a heyday in Hollywood where everyone was like cool and friends, and now it's all like messed up. In the '80s, with all like producers who like cocaine at the desk, right? That's like now it's very Hollywood's cleaned up, supposedly, so they don't have it's not supposed to be like that. But the point is that so I was told that if you're gonna have a production, like I would want to be like executive producer. So I may not be getting paid necessarily because if you're a high like what's called above the line, is what it's called. If you're a director, producer, you're a higher up position. If you have someone actually getting coffee for you and you have money to pay them at least minimum wage, like pay them for their time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have someone that's getting coffee. I mean, you don't want to be like a greedy asshole and like you're getting paid as a executive producer, and you have these underlings getting coffee for free. I mean, that's fucking stupid. That's what I was told. Kind of, as a sort of, if you have any type of money to give and you're executive producing, then pay the PA, pay the people that are below the line. That's what it's called. Coffee getters, the set builders. Pay them, and then, you know you get paid last. But then you are Quentin Tarantino's movie, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are going to be like, so that's the whole point of this whole thing is that eventually you will have that six-figure salary, right, or whatever. You're just going to be silver from your apartment or your penthouse, filming, doing Jurassic World via FaceTime because because you don't want to be on set because the studio wanted the movie, but you think it's stupid, and So you did it. They're basically making you do it because you want the money. And so I have an offer you can't refuse. He's like, well, I'm not getting out of my house. I'm not even getting out of bed. Well, then just direct it by FaceTime. Fine. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much that's what it is. Like, I don't want to do it. Well, then you can direct by FaceTime. Okay, fine. So, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, if you're that high up that you can be directed by FaceTime, then that's amazing, man. That's amazing. You are truly a man among. You're Atlas. Charles Atlas. He carries a Charles Atlas seal of approval. Just 7 days. I can make you Steven Spielberg. Not George Lucas! But I love Star Wars! No! You kidnapped Lucas! He's untouchable! So it says it alma mater. He's untouchable! It's a cast system in Hollywood, you know. I'm just waiting for the bus right now. So, you know, like, killing time. Killing time. So yeah, dude, I'm just kind of hanging out. I hope hi, hello, I hope everything's going good for you guys. I'm not really gonna be on my too much. I think I'm gonna go listen to music right now and kind of hang out. Hope I don't have too much. I can't check the bus thing because if I come back, it'll like freeze or something. So I didn't want this for all posterity. I don't know, man. Anyways, I hope to enjoy my time in the States. I don't know if I'm back in Asia. I could be. We'll see. Hope you guys have a good day. Bye.